Good evening. It is almost 5, and I've got lamb chops on and some carrots steaming right now. This is a grass-fed lamb chops from Yoder's Meat Market in Shipshewana, Indiana. And Billy's going to try to actually eat these. And I told him, I said, you can pull them apart pretty easily and then chew little pieces of them, so then he's not having to try to chew them and then swallow big chunks anyways. So, and then my milk bucket came right here. This is my little almost 2-gallon milk bucket, and stainless steel, no seams. This is the original one that I had got. It was supposed to have been stainless steel, but it's galvanized stainless steel handle. It was supposed to come with a lid, but did not. So I'm going to use it for my udder wash. And this is all the stuff that I've got to make into an udder wash. All the essential oils and then the soap, non-scented. And then this is going to be my udder bucket. And then I've got all my rags and stuff right here. We've got our baby bottle. We've got a couple different meds that we were told we should have, and then a bottle brush. This bottle brush was $11.99, and the baby bottle for cows was $8.99. I said, why is the bottle brush so much more than the actual bottle? That just didn't make no sense to me. But I've got 87 rags total, so just over a week's worth of rags to be able to wash her udder with. So I'm excited and getting stuff together as needed. Billy is going out to actually mow. We just got back from my mother-in-law's house from Billy mowing, and he's getting ready to go out and mow our lawn now. And I'm cooking dinner, so hopefully he can get a little bit done and I can get dinner cooked, and then he can get back out there because he wants to get this done. Then tomorrow is Saturday, which is our rest day, and then we might go do a little bit of running because that's when we usually like to do our running, is on our rest day. And we'll end up working more on the homestead Sunday, and then more on Monday since he's got that day off. Even though it's Labor Day, he's still going to work because he says, I actually have 2 days that I can work on the homestead this week. And so I was like, well, that's great. So that's what's going on so far. Well, we ate. Billy actually got to eat the lamb chops, and he said they were very good. So I know he can eat those with no problem. There's Jazzy down there grazing on what little bit of grass that grows that they think every time it comes up they gotta munch it all the way back down. Gracie, Faith was out eating on the bale for quite a while. I cleaned all her cow pies out of the lean-to. I have to do that about 4 times a day because I'm just trying to keep her as clean as possible. So far that I've been doing that, she hasn't laid in any poop, which is nice. She's really gotten her area ate down, besides a long grass area that she don't really care for, which I think is ryegrass, but I'm not for sure. Everyone else is doing good. Mom and I picked up apples at her house while Billy was mowing, and then Billy gave each of the horses a bag of apples. So they were munching on them. Billy's still down there mowing. He said he wanted to get at least the top half of the property so when people come in it looks half decent. And I'm just like, what people come here? Delivery people? Yeah. Ooh, hit something again. He ran over my water hose nozzle. He said about killed the lawnmower, and I said, well, it made it go in pieces, and I said it was just a Dollar Tree. Like, it only cost $1.25, and it leaked anyways, but it was good enough for me to water that I needed to water. So with that being said, Billy's trying to get it all done today before it gets too much later or dark. I'm just going to look at my watch to see what time it was. It's 7:35 in the evening. I got 4 eggs today, one giant one. I've posted my rabbits, 6 of them that I have for sale, and so far I had somebody who said, "Well, I'd be interested in the 2 black does," and I told him the price, and he says, "Well, I'm gonna have to pass." So I was like, okay. And my cousin was gonna come today, but he had a flat tire, and he said that his chipper is broke and he needs to take it over to his mom's to get it fixed before he brings it here, and hopefully he can get his tire figured out why it keeps going flat. Sorry for the late text. And I said, okay, no, wasn't a problem. He was actually going to come and complete the chicken coop and then start cutting tops. Or start cutting tops up, I should say. Max is somewhere out there. Oh, there he is, standing over there. He just had to come out, and I said, well, I guess he'll get hit with whatever comes out of the mower because he doesn't know how to stay back, stay away from Billy. And Billy said, well, at least it's not the weed whacker that's throwing stuff all the time. I was like, yeah, I guess. But, yep, that is tonight's addition to our homestead videos. Not much else really going on. So hopefully he's just got this part right here, this over here on the side of the house, and then on the other side of the house in the back, but it's not much. I thought maybe she'd take off running back up there, but I guess she's not gonna. She's just trying to find more little grass growing up so she can eat them. Herc is limping still. I don't know what he keeps doing to himself, but it's on the opposite front leg that it was before. I can't believe already Monday is September 1st. The days are flying. I mean, we got 5 weeks and 3 days before Faith's due date. She actually tried to give me a kiss today, like put her nose right up to my face. I was like, oh, thank you, Faith. She's a sweetheart. She really is. I just love her to death. I really do. And I talk to baby Grace all the time. She was being active out there while her mama was eating away on that alfalfa. And I asked Billy, I said, does it look like she's lost a little weight? Billy goes, no. She ain't gonna lose weight eating this hay. And I said, well, I know the goats did really well on it and maintained their weight really good. And Billy's like, it's just because you're getting used to see her now. I said, okay, well, I was just asking another opinion. I mean, I was searching for some Jersey Bull semen, and I found a place, I think they're in Iowa. They've got 4 different Jersey Bulls you could choose from, and they do have sex semen, so 90% chance of females. And these are grass-fed genetics, which is wonderful. And they keep body weight really well. I mean, they look good. Even the milk cows, the Jersey milk cows that they got, they show the dams of the bulls and what the bulls looked like when they were little, and really nice farm. And having grass-fed genetics is very rare to find, and that's kind of what I'm looking forward for, you know, is grass-fed genetics, so we can say that we have them here. But I've already told myself that every bull that I have to AI Faith to, of course I want her to have a heifer calf, so I'll do sex semen for her. But every calf that she has that's a heifer will be kept. Not for sale, but to be kept, to be added to the herd. And then any other cow that we end up buying from Tracy, the farmer, those heifer calves, if they have them for sale, I mean, if they're already pre-bred when we buy them, then the heifer calf will stay here. But if we end up getting us a bull and the bull has heifer calves, those will be for sale. And any bull calf that we get from him will obviously be for sale. And we have, I don't know, probably a year and a half or so before we can probably even consider about getting a bull, because we want to get the cow area done. But Billy's not even really sure where he wants to put the cows at yet, because he does want to keep the back of the property as a hay field for worst case scenario, but he says if we have to make it a field for cows, we could. I like the idea of Captain and Meg being over there and then my milkers being on this side with this little area. My heifer calves being behind with a little area where the chickens are currently, but they'll come out and up and around behind the rabbits and stuff. And then the cows could come right up next to them is the goal. That way we don't have to build another barn. We haven't mowed our lawn in probably 6 weeks, I think. It was at the end of July, I think, is when we mowed. We just haven't had a whole lot of rain. That's what I was telling my mother-in-law today too, is like, 6 weeks. It's just we haven't had a whole lot of rain. And I told Billy I didn't want him to mow it because it would look like it got burnt. I do like seeing the green, you know, in our property here. But I'm not going to keep you guys any longer. We appreciate you guys watching, and tomorrow probably won't be, if I video, it probably won't be much, but sometimes I don't even video anymore on Saturdays. I just enjoy the time that I have with my husband, and if his son comes, and then we enjoy the time with them, and we just rest and relax and fellowship if we need to, and just do that kind of stuff. And then Sunday we'll be up back again, videoing, seeing what Billy's intending to do, and then Monday again we'll be videoing, because that's another day that he says that he's going to be working on the homestead. So we'll see what we get into this weekend, and I hope everybody has a blessed, safe Memorial Day weekend, whether you're traveling or if you're staying home and you have your family and friends coming over. I just hope that everyone is safe. And we'll see everybody next time. God bless you all. My video is not stopping. Hello? It's not. It won't shut off.